Hi, this is Jess Mariner. Please leave your messages when you hear the beep. But before you do, here's today's selection from Scripture. It's the golden oldie, the 5 stages in the career of an actor. First stage, who is Jess Mariner? Second stage, get me Jess Mariner. Third, get me a Jess Mariner type. Fourth, get me a young Jess Mariner. Fifth, who is Jess Mariner? Kind of makes you stop and think, doesn't it? Anyway, start talking when you hear the beep. I'll be back later. It's a typical day for me. I'm accepting another award.
I'm overwhelmed. I can't tell you how honored I am by this award. I mean, just being nominated was enough. But for an actor to win a prize for the body of his work at such a young age, I must say it makes you feel kind of humble. And to be on national television like this with millions of people watching around the world by satellite, well, I must say it's a culmination of a dream. And now that I'm up here, I'd like to thank my mom and dad for all their faith and encouragement, my high school drama teacher, Mrs. Jacqueline Mendez, and of course, all those fantastic people behind the camera who make us look good. I mean, without their help, just checking the acoustics. Hasta la vista. How long you been out here?
What?
New York plates.
Oh, couple weeks.
Got an agent yet?
Working on it. Why, do I come out that much like an actor?
Takes one to know one.
So how are things around here, tight?
No, wide open. Jobs, wine, women.
Well, I can't be as tight as New York. What the hell, I'm good.
That's the trouble. Everybody's good. Hang in there.
Hi, this is Jess Mariner. I'm not in right now, and I'm not supposed to say that because you might break in and steal my Krugerrands.
Hi, Jess. This is Stephanie at Mr. Sawyer's office. You have an interview today at 3:15 at Universal. Please call me and confirm it. It's Stephanie again. The interview's been changed to 4. Can you make it? Call me.
Henry Faber, Jess. I don't want to put this on your machine, but I'll be out of the office and you won't be able to reach me. I'm afraid it's bad news. Your wife's attorney called. She filed this morning.
What?
Let's get together and talk about it. I'm sorry, I really am. I'm as surprised as you are. Oh, and Jess, do us both a favor and don't try to see her. Under the circumstances, I wouldn't recommend it.
It's Steph. This is crazy, but they've switched you to 5. Can you make it? I'll be in the office.
You may find this hard to believe, but about 40,000 years ago, none of this was here. There were no buildings, no streets, and there's just this big lake of tar. Most of the animals that used to come here, they don't even exist anymore. They would get stuck in the tar and they would slowly sink below the surface. This is a statue, obviously, of one of the animals, and he's trying to get out. Kind of sad, isn't it? He isn't an elephant, but he's an ancestor of the elephants you see in the zoo. He's a mammal, and we all know that means one of the highest forms of vertebrates. They're nourished by their mother's milk. The mastodons were wandering around this very spot about 40,000 years ago. Would you take the kids up to the museum? I'll be up in just a minute.
Okay, we're going to the museum now, gang, and then we're going to eat, so get your lunches.
All right.
I just love the way I find things out. Not from you, not from my lawyer, from a machine.
This is not the time or place.
Just tell me why all of a sudden a trial separation gets official.
I have a class, Jess.
Right, priorities. Class first, marriage second. I'll come over tonight.
No.
Why, booked up? Carol, I think I deserve an explanation, and if we have to do it
You
in
let
public...
go of me? I'm on a field trip. I'm supposed to be responsible for other people's children.
Sorry. You could have called,
I know.
but you didn't.
I want to avoid something like this.
So when do we talk about it?
Oh, it was inevitable. There's no point in delaying it.
When do we talk about it? Do you want me to make an appointment?
Oh, come on.
Saturday? Sunday?
You're pressing me.
Well, I tend to get a little pushy when people knock the wind out of me, and since you always said you weren't in any hurry...
Look, you want to talk, we'll talk, all right? But give me a couple of days, huh?
Next week sometime.
Fine.
Fine.
What?
I'm on a field trip. I'm responsible for other people's children.
Well, I am.
I love the line reading somewhere between Helen Hayes and Queen Victoria. I'm on a field trip.
Stop.
I love you.
I have to go.
I'll call you next week sometime. On Monday. I'll call you Monday.
Fine.
Show's over. Go bother somebody else.
Go to hell?
And then I went over here and I said, oh, around the same time.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you for coming
Oh, thank
in.
you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. If you don't like the pictures, I'm getting some new ones next week. I could drop them all for
No,
you.
these are
And
fine.
if you need them any sooner, just let me know. I've got the contact
Oh,
sheets.
thank you so much.
I guess you want this back, huh? Oh. I had a choice between coming here or a root canal work. Woo! Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Jess, come on in.
Marty, this is my choice. Now, that's my decision. I make
Thank you, Harry.
Right.
Jess, this is our director, Cy Dellinger.
Oh, hi, nice
Hi,
to meet
how
you.
you doing?
I heard a lot about you.
Thank you.
And that's
very
the
much.
producer.
Right.
Oh, don't worry about him. He never gets off the phone.
I'll be with you in a second. Marty, you don't schmear. I tell you, you don't schmear.
Well, I got to get back to my cell. They've got me casting 3 series. Everybody's got the flu.
Don't forget me, Harriet.
Oh, as if I ever would, Jess. Treasure him, Cy.
Yeah, I will, Harry.
Not only does he give good office, not only is he gorgeous,
Harriet, please,
but
please.
he's talented.
Vanishing breed.
You bet. Listen to me, Cy. I know what I'm talking about. I've been around the town a long time.
I know you have, Harriet. Wow.
Marty, you're giving me flutters, Marty. I don't like this.
Well, Harriet's a real fan of yours.
Oh, I'm her illegitimate son.
Well, even if you were, I don't think it would help with Harriet. Have a seat, Jess.
Thank you.
Phil?
Thank you very much.
Phil, we're backing up.
Marty, All right, wait. All right, listen, I'm gonna call you back. I'll call you back. I'll call you back. Right. Sorry.
How you doing? I'm Phil Greer.
Just Mariner.
Yes, I know. You're the only decent thing in Ricochet.
You mean somebody actually watched that?
I watch them all, so help me God. Cy, just did a series. What was it? 2, 3...
3 years ago.
3 years ago. Yeah, Ricochet. It ran for 1 season. Well, you played a what?
What else? A cop.
A cop. Right. Yeah, it wasn't much of a show. But I bet you get a lot of exposure out of that, yeah?
Oh, sure. So why am I unemployed?
Well, that's cyclical.
Right. Me and the bracero. Cyclical.
No, that's seasonal.
Cyclical.
Bracero? No.
Is that
seasonal? Bracero's no. Is that cyclical?
Cyclical.
Life is cyclical.
I can't believe I'm listening to this conversation, you guys. Look, Jess, Phil has the advantage of me. I've never seen you work before. If you could just tell me a little bit about yourself.
Oh, sure, yeah.
What?
New York theater trained, off-Broadway, a few Broadway things.
Sorry? Okay, you win. No, you
Well, I
win.
should have brought my resume, but today was kind of a hassle. Anyway, I came out about 5 years ago. I've done pretty much the usual shows.
It's on your head, Marty.
Look, Jess, I've got to tell you, this isn't a very big part.
No small parts.
Yeah, only small actors. Yeah, I know. I don't want to insult you. It's really just a bit. If you'd rather wait until we have something better to offer you.
Let's take a shot, a bird in the hand, right?
Yeah, all right. As long as you don't mind reading. It's just that I've never seen him work before.
Cy, we don't have to have him read. I know his work.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'd like to have him just read a few scenes.
Yeah, but I know his work. Why waste the time? We have so many people.
5 minutes?
Cy, it's not necessary. I know his work.
Come on. Yeah, I mean, a couple minutes.
Look, I really don't mind reading.
Fine. Okay, listen. Fine. Everybody, fine. Yes.
Good. All right. You've got the side there, right?
You got blue pages?
Yeah, the whites are almost the same thing. You know where to start?
Yeah.
I'll call you later.
God, I am interrupting. Your secretary's in the John.
What can we do for you, dear?
I left my purse and I have this other appointment. I need my car keys. You didn't start yet, did you?
No.
Oh, boy, if somebody barged in on me like that, it would blow my concentration for a week.
It's all right, really.
It's just I have this other appointment.
Is this your purse here?
Oh, yes. Oh, thank you. Oh, I get so nervous at readings, my mind goes blank. I am so embarrassed. I am sorry. When I'm a star, I'm gonna make it up to you. Anything you want. Don't hate me, okay? It's just your secretary's in the John.
It's no problem. Do you have everything you need?
I think so. Actually, it's just my purse. Well, bye.
Sorry, Jess. Why don't you take a couple of minutes?
No, it's all right, really. What page? Hey, I thought you had an appointment.
I lied. So what'd you do, knock him dead?
Yeah, right.
I hope I didn't throw you a curve coming in like that.
Oh, no, don't worry about it.
See, I had this crazy idea. They always talk about you right after you leave the office, passing judgment. You're either a little too nervous or a little too flaky, or you're the wrong type, or sometimes, God forbid, they may even like you. So I've always felt that if I could just find out what they say about me, if I could listen in, then maybe I might learn something. Like why they keep turning me down.
Maybe it's better we don't know.
Then how can we improve? How are we supposed to get better if they don't tell us?
Rules of the game. Good luck on the next one.
I bugged them.
What?
I turned it on before I went in there. That's why I left my purse behind.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Score one for our side.
Hey, hey, you all right?
Nope. But I learned, though. Boy, did I learn. What it comes down to. I mean, they had this very high-level discussion of craft and ability. And what it comes down to is they think I'm too ugly. I gave a nice reading, I really did. But they don't like the way I look. Isn't that enlightening?
There's nothing wrong with the way you look.
I'm up for the part of a waitress. What do they want, Miss Universe?
You want some free advice? Don't erase that.
You gotta be kidding.
No, I mean it. Listen to it. Take it home and play it till you're sick to death of it. Till it bores you to tears. Play it till it doesn't mean anything anymore.
And then when I have my self-esteem back, can I go out and eat an entire chocolate cake?
Sure, why not? There are a lot of fat waitresses in the world. You hang in there.
Ben Sawyer, Jess. You got the part. Your call's at 9, but they want you in wardrobe at 6:30, and they've asked you not to shave. They want stubble on your face. Sounds kinky. Ciao.
It seems to me as though I've lived for 90 years already. I call upon you. I kiss the earth on which you have walked. Wherever I look, I see your face. That tender smile that lighted up the best days of my life.
That's it. Anything you want to say? Anything in particular you were working toward?
No. I just want a reaction. Did the emotion carry? Was he real? Did I handle the diction?
All right. Comments? Why this uncharacteristic silence? Can it be we're not used to Chekhov? Can we only critique an actor when he's in a naturalistic mode? Yes.
I really liked it.
Liking isn't enough. It isn't helpful. Specifics.
Well, I really got the intensity. He really wants her, and that came through for me. And even though it's a Russian play, I didn't feel any barriers. It was not foreign.
Dissenting vote.
You're?
Fran DeMarco. I'm new.
Then perhaps we'll get a fresh perspective. Go ahead.
Oh, when the Seagull opened in St. Petersburg, it was a flop. They had the wrong actors. Everybody was doing a star turn, and I think that that's what the problem is.
In what way?
Well, he's up there by himself. He's not interacting with the actress.
Yeah, but it's his scene.
Then he should do it alone. But the point is, he's got another human being on stage with him, and he doesn't know that she's there.
I was playing right to her.
At her. Oh, look, you're good. We all know that. So do you. But you're faking it. You're getting by on charm. There's no reality. I'm sorry. If I can't say how I feel, I shouldn't be here.
Oh, no. No, listen. Just to answer one question.
Yeah?
Why don't you come down off the fence?
come back later. Come on in.
Hey, how you doing? You're looking pretty good, huh? Hey, glad to see me, huh? You're looking good. Looking good. How's she treating you, huh? Did you get your shots? Shh. Hold it down. Hold it down. You better get out of here. Yeah, you better get out of here. Go on. Go on. Go on, Harry. Hey, shh. Get down. Go on.
Harry, inside. Harry, get in there. Harry, inside. Harry, go on in there.
You with somebody? Well, since you like my work so well, why don't I join you? Anybody here from class?
They just left. Some of them went over to the comedy store.
Not you?
I'm not fond of comedians.
Could I have one of these, please?
But you smoke?
No, they have a machine.
No, I'm down to one a day. Excuse me. Say it.
Say what? All right, you really put me away in class tonight.
Was I wrong?
Could have been a little more constructive.
What did I do? Diminish you in the eyes of your peers?
Hey, look, I don't even know you. Why are you dumping on me?
Now or then?
Now. Still, look, just relax. Smoke your cigarette.
I had a bad day.
Join the club.
Look, I've seen your work, and you can be pretty good.
And?
And tonight you weren't, so I said so. If it bothered you so much, why are you sitting here?
I don't know. Usual reason?
What's the usual reason?
Animal attraction.
Tell me something. Why haven't you made it? Well, you've got the kind of look that they're buying, and you've been out here for a while.
I really need this.
Look, I was only...
Look, what the hell's making it? 6 weeks of work every year, 8 weeks, 15. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I have made it. I get along just fine. I pay my bills, and nobody's disconnected my phone, okay?
Sorry.
You want the standard cop-outs? I mean, bad luck, bad timing, bad marriage, bad agent.
You're divorced?
Separated.
Any children?
No.
I just had an abortion.
What?
I said I just had an abortion.
What am I supposed to say to that?
Nothing. You're not supposed to say anything. Look, can you give me a ride home? A friend dropped me off at class and my car's in the shop.
Fine, right.
And can we go now?
Sure,
And
yeah.
I want to pay for my own coffee.
Hey, you're the boss.
I've been working in a boutique for about 3 months, just to get money for classes. Commission, Naturally, they never give you a salary. And they all come in there to check out the clothes. Catherine Ross, Suzanne Plachette, and they're very sweet, and they're very nice, but they work, and I don't, so it makes for a certain amount of hostility. It's up there on the rug. Walk me to my door. It's not a very nice neighborhood. Do you want to come in?
Yeah, but I can't.
What happened to all that animal attraction?
It's still there. I've got an early call in the morning.
Oh,
I'm working.
congratulations.
It's just a bit part.
Oh, you don't have to apologize.
I'll see you in class.
Probably. Who's there?
It's me.
I thought we said goodnight.
Yeah, well, did we?
You're working tomorrow, remember?
It's not tomorrow, yeah? Maybe it is, We're not gonna get hung up on a technicality, are we? It's not that easy to score. It's not that easy. I've been on the streets all night. All night. The narc's got the town zipped up.
But you can get it. 2K's of nose candy.
Maybe. Not at your price.
Listen, Monkey, we had a deal.
Being watched.
What?
Guy over there. Check you later.
Cut! All right, for picture, good for sound?
Yes.
Nice work, Sam. I'll move the camera in right across here, coming across the telescope, looking that way. Close up. Okay, let's go.
Sorry.
Good work.
How was
Nice
it,
energy.
Laura?
Yeah, it was real good for me. All right, we're scene 65. His look is left, right.
So
good.
can we do it again?
Oh, it was great, believe me.
Sorry, I really
We're coming
think
right
I'd give you
across here.
something more interesting.
No, Rick, trust me, it was beautiful, really. Coming right across here, you guys. Gonna look down here and with the telescope in the fore. Anybody see my script? What's my script?
Hey, he's behind schedule. As long as we're in focus, he's happy.
Yes! My God, the last person I expected to see on this blasted heath. And he's working. Max factor number 5 from chin to hairline. Open wide. Oh, no caps. Oh, damn it, Jess. Don't you know you'll never make it with your own teeth? How are you, booby?
Alden. You know what I like about you, Alden? You're so self-effacing.
Blend right into the woodwork, don't I? Well, hell, man, we're in showbiz. We're gypsies and married troubadours. Nobody expects us to act like normal folk. You in this epic?
Day part.
Let's have no complaints. Yours truly has one line. 7 glorious words. Thank you very much. My mother blinks in Crescent City, Iowa. She'll miss the apple of her eye. Very nice. I talk of my sainted mother, and he yawns.
Nothing personal. I'm exhausted. I gotta get home and get some sleep.
Had a rough night, did we? Well, there's something to be said for a man who still makes love to his wife after, how many years is it?
10.
How is old Carol? You know, I bumped into her at a supermarket a couple of months ago. She looked terrific.
Well, as a matter of fact, we're not living together.
Whoops. Sorry.
It's all right. We're trying to work it out.
That's the trouble with this town. Things are, how shall I put it delicately, impermanent. Oh, I should learn not to ask. I really am sorry, Jess. I liked her.
Alden, really, it's all right. I mean, you can keep in the present tense. She's not dead.
Is there anything I can do?
Yeah, call her and tell her I'm terrific.
Oh, come on. She knows that.
Yes, she does. As a matter of fact, she does. At least that's what she says.
What's the problem?
I don't know. Me, the life, the stress. I picked the wrong profession.
Oh, didn't we all?
Yeah.
Ken and I broke up.
Oh?
Well, it was 2 years. That's a long time for me. Yeah, he went back east.
How do you feel about it?
Your basic dull ache.
Sorry.
Enough. Maudlin City. Come on. Now look at this. I mean, isn't show business great?
Oh, yeah. After that scene I just played, I'm emotionally drained.
But look at that. My name up in grease pencil. Not exactly carved in stone, is it? Come on in. They're not going to get to me till Christmas.
No, I'm going home.
What are you doing tonight?
You asked me, huh?
Oh, sweetheart, I've told you before, you're just not good looking enough for me. I'm serious. What are you doing?
Aside from slashing my wrists?
Oh, come on, man. You can't just sit around the apartment.
Oh, it's exciting. A TV dinner, Dan Rather.
Now, I'm going to leave you an address. I want you there at 10. There are no excuses.
Alden, the last thing I need is a party.
A party? Would I do that to you? Wear black. It's a funeral. Here lies Matt Weatherby, doctor of medicine, maker of house calls, and all-around nice guy. Snuffed out fellow mourners well before his time. His gallant spirit extinguished when an irate father found him in bed with his teenage daughter. What was this Dr. Weatherby's real sin, this momentary lapse of moral turpitude? No. Matt, in fact, was betrayed.
Damn right.
Betrayed by the Nielsen families, by those incredible bags under his eyes, and by an audience who wanted someone younger, more attractive.
This is a eulogy.
And so we bid farewell to one more victim of a dropped option. Goodbye, darling. Requiescat in pace, and call your agent in the morning.
Somebody get the dead man a drink.
You're the best performance I've ever seen you perform.
I know, but I don't want to do it again.
Judge, stay where you are. Hey, you made it.
Yeah, sure, I'm good.
Yeah, you all right?
Got a second win.
Yeah, good. Wait a minute. I want you to meet Jim. Jim, stop talking. Come over here.
Okay.
Where are you going to your mind?
Excuse me. It's me.
No, not him. Him.
Yeah.
Jim Bainbridge. Jess Mariner. This is a good buddy of mine.
Welcome to my wake.
Condolences.
Oh, I had a good run. 5 years. Bought this house, built a pool.
Oh, admit it. You were sick of the old pervert.
Well, a little. Maybe it showed.
You see, he's wallowing in self-pity. Can you blame them for dropping him? Who wants to look at this face 5 afternoons a week?
Alden, shut up.
That, of course, is impossible. I got to go to the kitchen. I'm catering this fiasco.
Go for it. You look familiar. I take it you're an actor?
Guilty.
Did you ever do a soap?
Once, in New York, a couple months. I quit to do a play.
Oh, well, you're lucky. At least you didn't get written out. Well, anyway, enjoy yourself. Have a drink.
Thanks. Wow, you really are catering this thing.
Yep. Tonight's a freebie, favor for Jim. Most of the time I get paid.
What is this, some kind of sideline?
Sideline? Hell, if you knew what I was making, you'd die of jealousy. Here. Open up. Open up. Tell me it's delicious.
It's delicious. How long you been doing this?
I don't know, cooking since I was a kid. Making enough money at it for 3 years now. I've got real human beings working for me.
I'll be damned.
I'm going to tell you a little secret. You know that sparkling line of dialogue I gagged over today? What was it? Eddie, honest, I'll pay you, I swear it. Well, those 7 deathless words.
8. 8 deathless words.
Whatever. Point is, they're my once and for all farewell to the acting profession.
What are you talking about?
Exit, Alden Pepper. Failed thespian. Enter, Alden Pepper. Food maven, big-time chef, successful entrepreneur. Jeff, I'm opening up my own restaurant.
Naturally.
Little man, I've had it with this lousy business. It stinks. So as of today, I am done. Basta, fini, finito. But me no buts. No more humiliations. No more scrounging around for parts I don't even want.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, you better believe it. time I started living my life like a grown-up.
Alden, you're a talented actor.
Talented, so what? Who cares?
You care.
No, I don't. Not anymore.
Well, it's not such a bad idea. Take some time off, put away some money.
We don't seem to be communicating, do we? This is not a stopgap. This is not a detour. This is permanent. Capiche?
Sure.
How much you make last year?
None of your business.
When's the last time you had a part that meant something to you?
What is this, a multiple choice question?
Jazz, it's a 24-hour hustle. It's demeaning. Opting out is the first healthy thing I've done in 15 years. Staying out will be the second.
So what are you gonna call this restaurant of yours?
J. Pepper, what else?
What else? Shea Pepper.
A few months you're gonna come by, I'm gonna give you the best dinner you've ever had. On the house, naturally, because you won't be able to afford it. Now, get out of here. Go home and curl up with the life of Al Pacino. I got work to do. Come on, take off. Come on, get out, get out.
Hi, Jess, it's Steph. Mr. Sawyer can't get you in for a reading on that movie of the week at Fox. He says they're looking for a different type. He'll call you on Monday and fill you in.
Maybe I'm being a little naive, but the least I expected after last night was a telephone call. Nothing excessive, just a hello, how are you? I enjoyed myself, something like that. Or am I asking too much? Oh, this is Fran, by the way, just so you don't get me confused with any of the others.
Jess, it's Carol. I've been thinking, and it's probably better if we don't talk to each other for a while. I know I said we could get together next week, but I'm really not up to it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't tell you I was going to file. I'm sorry about a lot of things, but there's no point to all of this if we keep seeing each other. Let's try to get used to the situation. We could both use a little air, okay?
No. Not okay.
Jess.
The ever-popular Sunday New York Times, purchased at considerable expense. $3 nowadays out here in the boonies.
How did you...
Key, I used to live here, remember?
Where is it?
Harry, in the kitchen. I just fed him. And speaking of feeding, ice-cold cherries. For the pits?
Jess, this isn't funny.
Sunday mornings, Greenwich Village, rain on the windows, the Sunday Times, bag of ice-cold cherries. Not bad, 2 out of 3.
Didn't you get my message?
Message? What message? Oh, my machine must be broken. Where was I? All right. Sunday mornings in Greenwich Village. We were living in sin then, weren't we?
Yeah.
Have a cherry.
I don't want you here, Jess.
The main thing we did, though, was make love. The paper always waited.
Did you hear me?
Your mother would always call. Yeah, Sunday rates were cheaper. And while you were talking to her, I'd be doing terrible things to you.
Jess, go home.
We're married, Scarlett. I have certain conjugal rights. Oh, so tight. You're tight.
You're unbelievable. You're really unbelievable. You know that.
You haven't made love in a long time, I can tell.
You're unbelievable.
Don't you miss it?
That's not the point.
Don't you miss it just a little? Huh?
This isn't fair.
You taste good.
And you barge in on me when I'm half awake.
It's the best time.
I mean, you just force yourself on me.
Oh, it's been so long for both of us.
Nothing we do now is going to mean anything. You understand that?
Are you saying something?
I was saying that
Relax. I love you.
Jess.
You want to stop?
Yes. Oh, you son of a...
Tell me having a lousy time.
Having a lousy time.
Look at all this. Look at this. Look what I've done for you. You could still be in Philadelphia.
There's nothing wrong with Philadelphia.
You could still be in Philadelphia saying things like a cup of coffee and a sandwich and married to that stockbroker without a chin.
He wasn't a stockbroker. He was an investment attorney, and he had a nice chin.
I saw him. At least I saw a picture of him, the chinless wonder.
No, he had a very nice chin with a cleft.
Mother loved him. That was a kiss of death.
I think you're right.
You're having a good time, right? You're feeling good.
I'm having a lousy time.
So why do you want a divorce?
Oh, just don't start it.
It's a simple question.
It's not a simple question.
I mean, it would make sense if we stopped loving each other. That happens to people. But it hasn't happened to us. Look, if you don't love me anymore, I mean, if you could say it to my face, then that's it. I'll take a walk. No more hassle. That's a promise.
Yes, please.
Now, come on, look. If you want me out of your life, just tell me you don't love me anymore, and that's it.
I think we better go. I have papers to mark.
Damn, man, I don't care about your papers. Every time I want to get into this, you back off.
I back off because I don't want to hurt you.
So hurt me already. Work me over. At least clear the air. Are you saying you don't love me? Are you saying...
Loving has nothing to do with it.
What does? I mean, all I know is I wake up one morning, and you're sitting there drinking 6 cups of coffee, telling me you want to try it alone for a while. I mean, after 10 years, what was it? You needed space.
We have been through all of this.
I'm an actor. You can't stand living with an actor.
That is the most ridiculous oversimplification I have ever heard.
That's what you told me.
It's not what I told you. Oh, you were sucking me in again.
I'm only trying...
Look, either drive me home or I'll go up to the road and I'll hitch a ride.
I was an actor when you met me. It didn't seem to bother you then. You came backstage in that off-Broadway toilet and you practically raped me. I mean, I was an actor when I was doing a series. You didn't exactly tell me to give the money back, did you? No! Carol! Wait a second. Why am I always running after you? Why do I always have to apologize for the work I do? I'll drive you home, hey! Just, will you wait a second? Carol, come on, this is ridiculous.
like you to come in. Sit down.
Doing,
Can I get you something? Coffee?
No, I'm fine. Thanks. Go on. What's that? Carol.
Don't say anything. Just listen. I love you very much. I always have. By the way, you are an insufferable egomaniac. I never said I wanted to rape you. I just wanted to go out with you. You're the most exciting man I'd ever met, and I knew my parents wouldn't approve of you, and that was a large part of your charm. I said that loving you wasn't the point, and it's not. I'm scared to death of 10 years from now. You're an actor. You're better than most, but being good isn't what it's about. It's about surviving and sucking up and learning to handle the rejection. Now, other people can do that, but you can't.
Can I talk now?
No. I watch you every day. And it drives you crazy not being able to do what you care about. And it makes me crazy watching what it's doing to you.
You make me sound pitiful.
Not pitiful, but frustrated and angry and depressed. And even when you're working, you're not happy. The part's too small, or it's too stupid, or someone else gets the girl, or someone gets all the close-ups.
I mean, I don't believe I'm actually sitting here listening to this and not walking out the door.
Don't you see? You should walk out. Don't you understand? You are well rid of me. I can't be supportive anymore. I'm getting very selfish in my old age.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means I want some kind of stability. I want children.
We can have children. We've been waiting till I've been established.
I'm 32 years old. After a while, waiting gets to be a luxury.
I said we can have children.
Do you know how much it costs to raise a child? Are we prepared for that?
So it is the money.
How long have we been together? Have I ever said anything about money, ever?
No.
I think what I really can't deal with anymore is coming home from work every day to someone that I love very much, who is talented and sensitive, and he's sitting in a bathrobe watching a game show.
Well, got yourself quite a list.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to go into that.
And what bugs me is why now, after all this time, and we've managed.
You always believed it would happen for you. But about a year ago, you stopped believing it. When you stopped, I stopped.
What does that leave us? What you want me to do? Quit? You want me to sell used cars? You want me to get a real estate license?
You can't quit. You shouldn't.
Then what? What do we do?
I don't know. Do what we've been doing, live apart for a while.
But we're not just living apart. You filed for divorce. Where I come from, that's kind of terminal.
Well, maybe it should be terminal.
Yeah, well, maybe it should. I mean, why should we try to make it work? Nobody said it might be a little difficult.
Oh,
and it's going to be a whole lot easier when you got somebody else to fall back on.
What?
Your friend from the other night, the guy with the big car.
What do you know about...
I'll bet he doesn't sit around watching game shows. I'll bet he's up and at 'em 7 days a week, 8 days a week, out there with all those wonderful folks who never saw a game show in their lives.
You're spying on me.
The next time you should let him stay more than 5 minutes. He might lose interest. Then what happens to that normal life you want?
Get out of here, Jess.
I'm on my way. You tell your lawyer I want custody of the dog. You keep the rest.
Jiminy Christmas.
Morning, Jess. Listen, the Metro project's already cast, so they're not seeing anyone. Hill Street is on hiatus, so is Dukes of Hazzard. It's slow all over, but things should open up in a few weeks. Mr. Sawyer says you should drop by the office and he'll buy you lunch. Give me a call, okay?
The great cooks of this world are thin. An affront to logic, but nonetheless true. I am a great cook. Ergo, I must be thin. That's called a syllogism. Excuse me, am I boring you?
I'm sorry, Alden, I wasn't listening.
Now, talk about being somewhere else.
Alden, where do you suppose I ought to be?
Right here, admiring my discipline. You see, I'm not an actor anymore. I don't have to do this.
Then don't. Just stop whining.
Oh, but I must. But purely for myself, of course. Not for a part and not for a casting director. Oh, Jess, it's marvelous. I wake up each morning with the happy feeling that I never have to audition again.
Sure you do. What happens if somebody doesn't like your food?
Well, I am not a souffle. I am only the maker of souffles. You see, there's a profound distinction.
Alden, where did you get the money to open a restaurant?
Well, this may come as a surprise to you, but there are places called banks. I floated what is known as a loan.
Now, why would they lend money to an actor? We're supposed to be lousy credit risks.
They didn't lend money to an actor. They lent money to a successful caterer. Plus, I've been saving. Plus, I've got a partner. Beverly Hills art dealer who thinks I'm just cuter than a button.
Well, keep me in mind. Maybe someday you'll need a good bartender.
Ooh, this from you. Jess, do I sense a wavering of the faith?
Well, it might be nice once in a while to know on Monday what I'll be doing on Tuesday.
Telephone call for Mr. Pepper, Mr. Alden Pepper.
Who knows I'm here?
Your creditors.
Bite your tongue. Trey Gauche being paged at a gym. Hello? Yes, 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 this is he.
Alden, everything all right?
Oh, no, something at the restaurant, some kind of accident.
What's the matter? Who's on the phone?
I don't know, some guy from the fire department. I could hardly hear what he was saying.
Hey, you want some help?
Yeah, bring arsenic. Bring cyanide. Bring what you want. How do you like it? The new look in restaurants. Early World War II.
What happened?
There's a gas leak in the kitchen. Pipes weren't connected or something.
Brother.
I mean, I was coming here right after the gym. I would have smelled the leak. I would have had it fixed, but nope. Somebody up there said, boys, we got to get the lapsed Catholics. So there was a spark, and it just, it blew.
How much damage?
Enough?
Alden, I'm sorry. I really am.
I was telling myself how lucky I am. Now, last week, I got an early delivery on the kitchen equipment, microwave, refrigerators, ranges.
You salvage anything?
No, kitchen is completely gutted, not to mention the storage room and the back roof.
Well, at least you have insurance.
Now, it's funny you should mention that.
You don't have insurance?
I mean, what's that word? Arrears on the premium payment?
No, they give you a grace period.
Yes, they do. It passed.
Oh,
So, I mean, putting this thing in the best possible light, I'd say I'm in big trouble. With the bank, with the Beverly Hills art dealer, and with what is laughingly known as the rest of my life. You have any suggestions?
yeah. Let's go get drunk. Very drunk. Come on. Come on.
What I really hate about the human brain is that when you want to turn it off, really check out of this world, it suddenly decides to keep you sober, which is very perverse.
Perverse. Is it extremely perverse?
Very perverse. And extremely perverse. I mean, look at me. I had a carton of beer. I can still walk a straight line. I bet I can even pass a breathalyzer test.
Alden, you are 6 sheets to the wind.
Oh, contraire. I wonder if they still have debtors' prisons. Or did that go out with Dickens?
Oh, then don't worry about it. You'll raise the money.
How? I don't even have change for a parking meter. You got any rich relatives? Was there something funny?
Well, as a matter of fact, I do have a rich relative. My half-sister, she married the chairman of the board.
Send her an SOS.
I can't. He died last year.
So what? She inherited, didn't she? Tell her I've got a golden business opportunity.
Oh, maybe I should, Alden. And maybe I should even go in on it with you.
What? And leave showbiz?
Why not?
Why not? Look at that. Having dealt me a fatal blow, the gods are rubbing it in.
Why not?
Cass, Henry Faber. I had to have my head examined, but I ran that license plate number through a contact at DMV. The owner of the car is a Dr. Barry Richardson. And if you think I believe that he sideswiped you in a parking lot, you should get yourself a new lawyer. Anyway, that's his name.
Somebody out there?
I'm sorry, the office is closed. If you had an appointment.
No appointment. Dr. Richardson, Dr. Barry Richardson?
Yes?
Pathology slides?
As a matter of fact, they're transparencies of wildflowers. I took these last weekend in the desert. How can I help you, Mr.
Mariner, just Mariner. Doesn't ring a bell?
Afraid not. Look, I was just on my way out. But if you call in tomorrow...
I'm Carol's husband.
Oh.
thought you might have a few minutes.
Sure. If we're gonna have a fight, I won't put on my jacket.
No fight. Civilized conversation.
Good. Would you like to sit down?
I'll stand.
Fine.
Awkward situation. Now that I'm here, I feel pretty stupid.
So do I.
Are you and Carol serious?
What?
Are you serious? Is it what they used to call a meaningful relationship?
My feelings towards Carol are private, Mr. Mariner. If you want to know how she feels, you'll have to ask her.
Well, that's, very hard to do. We're not talking.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that.
No, you're not.
Look, why don't you just get to the point?
I thought I just did. Okay. Carol and I are married, and I want it to stay that way.
So?
So unless you're serious about her, I mean very serious, I'd like you to consider backing off because you might be messing up my life, and you might be messing up her life.
Are you asking me my intentions?
Yes, because if it's casual or if it's a sex thing, then you got the wrong lady, because this is a marriage I'm talking about.
I'm going to tell you something. I'm starting to get really angry, and I don't want to because I understand your position. But you're damn presumptuous.
Well, that's a good word, presumptuous. People don't use that much anymore.
Never mind what people use. You come waltzing in here like, what are you doing?
Who's this?
It's my wife. Not that it's any of your business.
You're married?
I'm separated.
How long?
4 or 5 months. Do I pass the test?
Any chance of you two getting back together?
You really are astonishing. Carol didn't tell me you were crazy.
What'd she tell you?
Nothing much. Most things that were nice. Look, Mr. Mariner, Jess, would you please sit down so that I can sit down?
I can't. Too nervous.
This is ridiculous. You know that.
Yes. It's just, I really want her back, you see? And unless you really care about her, and if you're just filling in time until you get back together with your wife.
I'm not getting back together with my wife. That's over.
Oh, and I might be over, too. I don't know, maybe, but I've decided some things. So I'm going to give you a run for your money.
I don't blame you. She's worth it.
Yeah. Well, I'm really sorry I came barging in here. Oh, what kind of doctor are you?
I'm an internist.
You're good at it?
Yes, very.
I'm good at what I do, too.
I'm sure you are.
But that has to change. I wish you'd forget I ever came in here.
This is Jess Mariner. I'll be out of town today. If it's important, which I doubt, leave your name and number. I'll call you back.
Hi, I'm Jess Mariner. My sister's expecting me.
Yes, sir. Come in, please. You come this way.
You just wait in here, sir, please.
Jess. Good to see you.
Hello, Andrea.
Would you like something to drink? It's a long drive.
No, I'm fine, thanks.
Well, let's sit down. You look wonderful.
Yeah, you too.
I believe I saw you on a television commercial recently.
Well, I've done a few, yes.
It was some sort of breakfast cereal.
Cereal, yes, that was me.
How's Caroline?
Carol, she's fine. Well, we're having a few problems.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
But we're going to work it out.
Good. She seemed very pleasant. I can't remember when I met her.
But we came up for the funeral.
Yes, of course. A year ago, August. That was a lovely gesture, by the way. You're coming. You didn't even know Howard.
Well, we are family.
So we are. You mentioned when we spoke on the phone something about a business proposal.
Yes.
Do you ride?
Pardon?
Horses.
Hey, Andrea, you know me, city kid. Subway, stickball in the streets.
Then you don't.
Well, as a matter of fact, I did do a week on a Western once. I guess I could manage. All this and no smog.
Howard loved horses. We used to travel to races all over the country. Kentucky, Florida. Jess.
Hi.
This is Dean Hilliard.
Hi.
How you doing?
Jess is my half-brother. I told you about him.
Oh, sure. Complicated family tree. Same father, different mothers, right?
The old boy was pretty randy. 2 wives and a few dozen mistresses.
We assume correctly, I hope, that we're the only offspring. Dean, Jess is not an experienced rider, so I think you better take Troy back and bring Cyrano out.
Okay, sure. Be a sec.
I think I should tell you that Dean and I were married last month.
Ah, terrific. Congratulations.
Thank you. He's really very bright, and he's wonderful with the horses. You'll be more comfortable on Cyrano. We can ride out there by the hills. If we have to discuss business, at least we can do it in pleasant surroundings.
Ho, ho. I know it's a lot of money.
Not necessarily. Well, I suppose it is, depending on one's means. You have any money of your own?
Some, not much. The house has gone up in value, but I think Carol should hang on to it.
Jess, if you pursue something like this, what happens to your professional life? The acting?
It stops. What's left of it?
Then you're contemplating quite a change.
I guess it's time.
I must admit, I always thought you chose a rather peculiar occupation for yourself. Forgive me, but from what little I saw of you when we were young, I assumed you'd go into business. You had such drive, even as a child.
Running away from Father's footsteps.
Can't say I blame you. He had nothing left by the time you were born, did he? All those terrible investments.
Well, at least he taught me to play poker.
Did he?
Yep. That's how I supported Carol and I when we first came to L.A. High-stakes poker every Tuesday night. I'd play with the producer and a couple of writers. Took them to the cleaners.
Hardly a reliable way to finance a business enterprise.
That's why I'm here.
You do understand there's a very high mortality rate in the restaurant business. They always seem to be closing.
Well, this one won't. We can make it happen. With a little help.
Would there be a place for Dean?
Pardon?
I'd like Dean to be involved in it. We'd give him something to do, and I think you might find him useful.
Oh, sure. We could use all the help we can get.
This isn't a young person's community. I've been thinking about buying a condominium in Los Angeles. And it would be nice for Dean to have a working relationship with his contemporaries. It may seem strange to you, all things considered, but I love him very much.
Nothing strange about it.
I also want to say that I've always thought of you with great affection. I wish we'd been closer. You'll stay for dinner?
Sure.
Let's go. Jess! Jess! Henry, come on. You're in peace again. Let's go. Come on. Yes. I'm in town now, boys and girls. Beer and pizza for Santa's helpers. Eat. Eat. Come here, Jess. Come here. Look at that. What's this? Partnership papers, huh? Hey! Paid up insurance receipts, and best of all, our own business account. As they say on Wall Street, the cash flow is flowing.
I take it you've been to the bank.
They unrolled the red carpet. I'm a born-again capitalist, thanks to a little help from my friends.
Well, let's just hope you really know how to cook.
What do you expect, miracles? Dean! Dean! Where's Dean? Oh, there you are. Oh, I'm hyperventilating. Am I excited? No. I'm having a breakdown.
A little of both.
You guys got him in?
Sure.
Oh, great.
This is wonderful. What is it, my horoscope?
No, it's a chart for the next month. Deliveries, dates for the electrical work, public health inspections. We open a month from Tuesday, and I thought we ought to, get organized.
This is fantastic.
I'm doing another one on supplies and storage. That is, if you guys don't mind.
Mind?
Why should we mind?
Well, I know I was kind of forced on you guys.
You certainly were, but now that we see you're a genius, you have to consider yourself part of this team.
That's nice to hear.
Providing, of course, you can explain this chart to us. Now, go eat, eat. Look how you look. Eat.
Okay, thanks.
I'm still trying to figure out, is he your brother-in-law or your half-brother-in-law?
I don't know. Either way, we're very lucky. He's good.
Praise Allah for small favors. Do you believe it? We open in a month.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the enthusiasm.
A little stage fright. I open a little sooner.
Huh?
Jess, no, absolutely not. She'd kill me.
Look, all I'm asking
I know what you're asking, and it's, I don't know, it's deceitful.
Gail, look, if I had somewhere else to go, I would. You're her friend.
Yeah, and I want to stay her friend.
Oh, let me get...
No, I got it. I got it.
I used to think you were a friend to both of us.
I am.
Then do it.
Oh, boy, you really put the pressure on, don't you?
Gail, I want her back. It's as simple as that. You want me to give up? Huh?
Let me think about it, all right?
That's all I asked. Great, thanks.
I didn't say I would.
I'll call you tomorrow.
Oh, damn it, Jess. Don't take me for granted.
I won't. Come on. She's been dating somebody, hasn't she?
Probably.
Come on, his name is Richardson. He's a doctor.
How do you know that?
Never mind how I know it. Does she like him?
What?
The doctor, does she like him?
Jess, she doesn't tell me everything.
Sure she does.
Well, if she does, it's because I respect her privacy. Now, no more questions. I mean it.
Okay. On the other thing, I'll call you, though. I just want to make her happy. If I'm crazy, I'm crazy, but I have to try.
Jess? She and the doctor stopped seeing each other.
I love you.
One at a time.
Jennifer was really down at her parents' today. She decided she was going to run away from home. And one of the kids said to her, well, how can you do that? How are you going to eat? And you know what her answer was? What? I'll just order room service. Can you imagine being so spoiled? Why don't we just take my car?
Oh, no, I feel like driving. Do you mind?
No, it's fine with me. Are you all right?
Yeah, why?
You haven't said a thing.
Oh, I'm just a little tired.
I know what you mean. Let's go home early. I want to soak in a tub for about 10 hours. Where are we going?
I told you, new restaurant.
Don't you love it? Girls' night out. They're gonna see two women walk in alone. They're gonna stick us at a table back by the kitchen door. It looks deserted. Are you sure this is the place?
Why don't you get out and see if it's open?
Hey, Gail! Wait, where are you going? Gail!
Mrs. Mariner? Your table is ready. Would you come with me, please? Come on.
What's going on here?
Right this way.
Jess!
Of all the gin joints in all the towns in the world, and she walks into mine. If you don't like my bogey, I do a terrific Cagney. Oh, you're angry.
I don't know what I am.
Well, while you're making up your mind, how about some champagne?
Gail was in on this, wasn't she?
Reluctantly, I blackmailed her. Sit down.
This is ridiculous. I don't even know where I am.
There's only one way to find out. Sit down.
I guess I have to eat, don't I?
Not eat. Dine. What should we drink to?
Nothing. It's just drink. I could use it.
No sense of occasion. To us. Lousy service in this joint. Waiter! Waiter!
All right. Just cool it. In case you have not noticed, we are understaffed.
Alden Pepper, is that you under that thing?
Hello, darling. Bit much, huh? Well, it keeps the loose hairs out of the stew.
Alden, do you want her to lose her appetite?
Will someone telling me, please, what's going on?
No, I'll leave that to him. I've got pots to watch. You're having turbo, by the way, and if you don't like fish, you're in big trouble.
I love fish.
Yeah, so I'm told. All right, first course. Dean, my boy, Dean.
Excellent. Now get lost.
Don't get pushy. Bon appetit.
Smells wonderful. Maybe a dash of salt.
Someone is losing their mind.
Your trained legal eye will observe that this stipulates that the undersigned, J. Robert Mariner, owns this place. Well, at least a part of it, along with Alden and some guy from Beverly Hills I've never met. The main course, a letter of termination between me and my theatrical representatives. In other words, I no longer have an agent.
Yes.
And finally, the dessert. My Screen Actors Guild card. I think it should be served flambe. With this act of pyromania, I hereby and forever disavow and renounce all grease paint, baggy pants, dog-eared scripts, acting classes, unemployment lines, competitive jealousies, and all other forms of insanity. So be it. What? No response?
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything, just applaud.
Why, was that a performance?
Absolutely. And although it's going to break the hearts of my fans around the world, it was my last. Well, it's what you wanted, wasn't it? And I can't promise you 9 to 5. It'll be more like 3 in the afternoon to 2 the next morning, but it's steady. And I won't be watching any game shows.
You can't live your life the way I want you to.
Yes, I can. Because it's what I want, too. Well, lady, as the man said, the ball's in your court. Getting a list of all the people who can make or break a restaurant. We'll invite them in the first week so they can talk about it, spread the word. And we have a cash reserve to carry us for a while, if we're careful. I want you to understand something. I'm committed to this thing. I mean, not only for you, but for me, too. No looking back. When you've been headed in one direction, it's not working. The only healthy thing to do is to...
Thank you for a lovely dinner.
Now, you won't bite Gil's head off.
I may even tell her I'm grateful.
Want me to come in?
Not tonight. I think I'd better be alone for a while.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Oh, you'll call? I mean, we'll talk.
Yes, we'll talk.
Carrot baton. Overcooked. Should be more al dente. Drain of duck. No. It's too grainy. Needs more time in the blender, Alden. Lobster bisque. Very good. Alden, you're learning. Very good. Wonderful white wine. Would you guys knock it off? I'm creating down here.
You'll be creating in the rain if we don't fix these leaks.
Just knock it off.
Hey, how do we know we're doing this right?
Well, when the tar sets, we'll hose it down. Then we go inside and look for stains. Trial and error.
The man's an expert, and I have trouble hanging a picture.
I worked on a construction gang for a while.
Hey, we're gonna have to get together sometime and trade life stories.
Well, to tell you the truth, my life wasn't really much until I met your sister. Everybody thinks I married her for her money.
Not everybody.
Well, most people do. Funny thing is, we really like each other. She called me last night. She's bringing 10 couples to the opening. Under gunpoint, probably.
Wait, get up there.
Haven't heard from you in 4 days. I was thinking about jumping.
Got your shirt on?
I want to look good for the newspapers. How come you're not in school?
Playing hooky? Thought maybe you need someone to help you pack.
Why? Am I moving?
If you want to. Oh, take it
My pillow. I never go anywhere without my pillow. Think I'll be a good neighbor and leave the toilet paper. Hey, you think that'll hold?
Oh, sure, it'll hold. I use my brownie square knot.
Well, then we're all set. I'll go check the closets and we're ready, okay? That's Freudian.
What?
I forgot my answering machine. Now, maybe I should bequeath it to the poor sucker who moves in, huh?
Don't you dare! We'll put an ad in the paper and sell it. If you left anything in the refrigerator, bring it.
Are you kidding? Stale bread and a carton of sour milk.
Yep. Jess, you need any help? Jess?
Well, it's kind of short notice, you know? No, I'm not complaining. Well, what are the chances? Uh-huh. Who? Yeah, I know the name. Hang on a second, Ben. It's Ben Sawyer. I was just walking out and he called. Ben? What? No, I'm talking to my wife. Right. Of course I'm excited, Ben. Let me fill her in. Do you remember George Lemaire?
The director.
One of the best. Anyway, he's doing a new play on Broadway. They've been auditioning leading men for over a month. They can't find anybody. Anybody! Ben, hang on. I'm filling Carol in. We did a couple of things together a long time ago, and he thought about me. I mean, out of the blue, he saw a rerun or something, and he called Ben.
Take a breath.
This is crazy, Carol. I was just walking out the door. They want me to fly to New York right away. All expenses paid. He wants me to read for him. Now, they got one other guy they're sort of interested, but he's too young. You see, so if I give a good reading, I mean, I don't even want to think about this. Ben, listen, when do I get a script? Well, I don't want to land in New York with jet lag and have to read something cold, Ben. Well, if I take the red eye, how in the hell am I going to get any sleep? And where's he meeting me, by the way, the theater or a rehearsal hall? Ben, the reason it's important is because the environment dictates the approach, and any edge you can have in advance is... Carol? Carol? Ben, I'll call you right back. Look, I didn't initiate this.
I never said you
did. It doesn't change anything.
Oh, Jeff, of course it does.
Okay, I'll tell him no. I won't go.
You have to go, and I hope you knock their bloody socks off.
Carol, look, would you just try to be sensible about this? Suppose I blow it. Suppose they don't want me. Then I come back here and I'm in the restaurant business. No harm done. And if they do want me, hey, terrific. I'm the star of a Broadway show. I mean, what's wrong with that? You come back, we get a great apartment. You love New
I
York.
have a job here.
Well, last I looked, they've got schools on the East Coast.
They have plays on the West Coast.
What's that supposed to mean? Nobody's offered me a play on the West Coast.
Well, maybe because they believed you when you said you were getting out of the business.
Now, Carol, that's not fair. I've got to take this shot, Carol. Look, if it doesn't work out, that's it. I promise.
Mark Twain.
What?
Mark Twain, I can give up smoking anytime. I've done it 100 times.
Oh, come on.
Okay, maybe I'm not being fair, but I'm not the one getting on the plane. You are.
Will you do me a favor just once? For once in your life, will you try to see something from my point of view?
Just once? What do you think I have been doing for most of my adult life?
That really breaks my heart. I mean, the poor kid, she never does anything for herself. She doesn't have a mind of her own.
She does have a mind of her own, and it's a recent acquisition and it's driving you out of your mind.
Nothing is driving me out of my mind.
It's your phone.
What?
Your phone is ringing.
That is just like you. That's just like you. We're trying to get something settled here, and all you can think about is the fact that the phone is ringing. Who cares about the phone?
You do. That is all you care about.
That's not all I care about. I care about a lot of things. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it, damn it, damn it.
I know.
Hi, this is Jess Mariner. Looking for an actor? Try the Yellow Pages. If it's about anything else, leave your message when you hear the beep.
Jess, Ben Sawyer. I've been trying to reach you, but all I get is your machine. Now call me, will you? I want to confirm the arrangements. Now, Steph has you booked at 11 tonight. You get in at 6 in the morning. Take a cab at JFK and go to the hotel. They'll have reservations for you, okay? Wait in your room for a call from the casting director. You got it? I'm going to have a messenger service deliver your ticket. Where do you want it? Your place or Carol's? Get back to me, okay?